names is correct. Now, looking at the first example, the numbers are arranged in increasing order. Now, looking at the second example, we can see that it's arranged in alphabetical order. E comes before M. So which one should we give more priority to? Arranging the numbers in ascending order or putting the letters in alphabetical order? It turns out in this situation, you need to alphabetize the substituents. So the ethyl group must come before the methyl group, regardless if the numbers are increasing or decreasing. So this is the right answer. Now let's move on to our next example. So notice that we have a propyl substituent, there's 3 carbons, and we have an ethyl substituent. How do you think we should name this particular molecule? If you want to pause the video and try the problem, feel free to do so. Now, what direction should we count this molecule? So let's count it both ways. I'm going to redraw this structure. So in the first example, let's count it from left to right. And for the second example, let's count it the other way. Now, based on the last example, we know that we have to put the substituents in alphabetical order. So ethyl comes before methyl. I mean, not methyl, but, well, it does come before methyl, but in this example, ethyl comes before propyl. So naming this molecule based on the way it's counted, it's going to be called 5-ethyl-4-propyl. And there's 8 carbons in the parent chain, so that's going to be octane. Now, for this molecule at the bottom, the ethyl is on carbon 4, so it's 4-ethyl. And then the propyl is on carbon 5, so 5-propyl. And then octane. So looking at these 2 examples, it doesn't matter which way we number it in terms of the numbers that we have, because we do get the same numbers. Here we have 5 and 4, and 4 and 5. So going left to right or right to left, we still get the same exact numbers. But notice that the way the numbers are arranged when we name it. In both cases, the substituents are placed in alphabetical order. But in the first example, the numbers are in decreasing order. It's 5, then 4. And in the second example, it's in ascending order. So if you get to the situation where it's already placed in alphabetical order, then the first group should have the lower number. Or in other words, you want to place the numbers in ascending order, going from low to high. So this is the right way to name it. Now let's move on to our next example. Feel free to try that problem. So we need to number it from left to right. If we do it the other way, notice that we won't get the lower numbers. Going from left to right, we have 2 methyls on carbon 2 and an ethyl on carbon 4. From right to left, we have an ethyl on carbon 3, 2 methyls on carbon 5. So 224 is less than 355. So we want to number it from left to right. Now let's go ahead and name it. So we have an ethyl on carbon 4 and 2 methyls on carbon 2, so that's a dimethyl. Now, how should we name this? Should we say it's 4-ethyl-2,2 dimethyl hexane? Or should we say it's 2,2